Do you ever feel like you are all over the place, constantly changing your mind about what you want to do with your life? You are not alone. And guess what? It's not a flaw, it's a feature. In this video, I will show you how being a jack of all trades is not a curse and how you can move forward with confidence. I have been different things at different stages of my development as a young person. I have been a visual artist, a dancer, a writer, an actor, a singer, a scholar, a tailor. I've been a farmer. I've been a director, a play director anyway, an investor, a taxi driver, a salesman, a teacher, a business consultant, and now I'm a project manager, YouTuber, and speaker. Our society today puts us under pressure to specialize, but the world actually thrives on polymaths. A polymath is someone who has a wide range of knowledge across different fields. Think of it as being deeply curious about many things, not just one. Historically, polymaths were celebrated people like Leonardo da Vinci, who was an artist, a scientist, an inventor, and more. The word comes from Greek, meaning having learned much. But it's not just about knowing a lot. It's about connecting ideas from different areas to create something new. In a world that's increasingly complex, this kind of broad, adaptive thinking is not a weakness. It's a superpower. Other example of multi-passionate people are our Elon Musk, right? He is a tech entrepreneur, CEO of Tesla, SpaceX, XAI, formerly Twitter anyway. He's an engineer and inventor, deeply involved in product design and engineering decisions. He's a space exploration leader, AI and neural tech innovator, transportation visionary, energy advocate. I can keep going, right? Musk is a modern polymath whose work spans physics, software, automotive engineering, aerospace, AI, infrastructure, and energy. He's not just building products, he's trying to reshape industrialization and civilization. Another example I'd share with you is Donald Glover, aka Childish Gambino, right? Let's take it from the art perspective now. Now, he's an actor, he's a writer and producer, he's a musician, he's a director and visionary, known for genre bending, surreal storytelling that blurs comedy, drama, and social commentary, right? He's a comedian. He started in stand-up, known for his sharp, introspective humor, and he's a fashion and visual artist, created powerful visuals and performances and music videos that blend performance art with cultural critique. Donald Glover is a true 21st century Renaissance artist. He moves effortlessly between mediums. We're talking comedy, music, television, film, and uses each to explore identity, race, fame, and culture. His work is both personal and provocative, artistic and commercial. And then we have Rihanna. Yeah, Rihanna. Rihanna is a singer and performer. We all know that. She's also a fashion designer, a beauty mogul, Fenty Beauty. She's a philanthropist. You can research and find out more about her. But the fact I'm trying to make is, she turned a creative success into $1 billion business empire, right? She didn't do that by sticking to singing. She diversified. It was a phase of her life. There was a time when she was all into music. And right now, she is more of a business tycoon. So we have to learn to acknowledge that not everything we do will count in the grand scheme of things, but they will all contribute to who we become. So in a scenario like this, how do we keep moving forward? How do we balance it, right? How do we make sure that we are not overdoing it? There are a couple of ways I would suggest that we can take this, right? Number one is every new pursuit should mean more to you than the last one, right? That's how you evolve. You're not trying something new because you just want more money. You are trying this new thing because it means something to you. It has attracted your passion and you are discovering a new part of yourself. Point number two, avoid recklessness, right? Don't burn bridges because your future self might need some of those relationships you're leaving behind. Your old customers while you were a carpenter can become your new customer when you become a tailor. That's a funny example anyway. But yeah, you might find yourself pushing completely into an entirely new career or business that has very little to do with the previous. While I wouldn't recommend that, there are other videos for that anyway, but it's important that you still maintain good relationship with all the network you've built in your past endeavor. And then my third point would be mindful of the people around you, right? Freedom doesn't necessarily mean selfishness. Just because you can choose to do something else does not mean you abandon your family that depends on you, or that brother that is living with you, and then you say you're relocating to another country. You need to at least be mindful of the people around you and try not to change too fast in a way that it will affect relationships, especially people that love you and people that you love, of course, your spouse, your partner. Be mindful. I'd like you to know that passion is not fixed. Purpose is not fixed. Passion can shift, and that's okay. Actually, I'm not that old, but I listened to someone older speak about this, and I actually understood it, and it makes me punish myself less these days when I think of doing something new. Like I said, I only try to make sure it's linked to something. I'm not going to something entirely new, but I make sure it's coming from deep within me and not just a hunger to look for more money, right? I've understood that purpose is seasonal. What mattered to you the most in your 20s may not matter to you so much in your 50s. It might be a shift in perspective, it might be a growth in capacity, but you need to be realistic of what's in front of you and not try to hold on to old passions that you have probably outgrown or that is no longer relevant in your environment. The goal is to embrace the fluidity of your journey and not to resist it. You are not broken for changing your mind. You are evolving. What is that one past passion that still influences you until today, but you have moved on from it? Comment in the comment section. Subscribe, like, see you in the next video.